My name is Michael Florio.
My name is Ann Florio.
I am 64 years old and I live in Mattapoisett, Massachusetts. And I'm a 5-year pancreatic cancer survivor. In March of 2020, I started to have abdominal discomfort, and then I lost 1 pound a day, and I became scared.
I immediately said, Mike, please call your doctor.
The ultrasound revealed that I had a mass on my pancreas.
The day he got his pancreatic cancer diagnosis was one of the worst days of my life.
I had a 90% chance of being dead within the next 5 years, so that's pretty bleak.
You so badly want to be optimistic, but when it's something like pancreatic cancer, it's a different ballgame.
I got all of my affairs in order. And my wife informed my family members. It was a shock to my children. It was a shock to my family.
We have a very close family. It was very traumatic for my girls.
She also posted it on Facebook, and we had over 600 responses. Some people keep it to themselves, but I was looking for support, and I was also looking for help. I didn't know of anybody with pancreatic cancer, and so I reached out to the world to give me some direction because I was scared. That's how I got through this. My kids, my family, my wife, and the community. I was a teacher and an administrator. I've also worked for the last 43 years as an EMT and a paramedic, and my daughters were both here before I started chemo. We were just hanging around in the kitchen, and all of a sudden I heard sirens, and I saw a 100 vehicle parade with fire apparatus, ambulances, places I worked, the New Bedford School Department, friends. It took 15 minutes for the entire parade to pass by my house, but they didn't want students to know because the line would have been 2 hours long.
The parade with the fire department, yeah, the girls really were excited about coming down for that.
And that's kind of what started everything out. It was just an extremely strong show of support from my community and my family. I remember the night prior to my first chemotherapy, and I was actually excited because I wanted to start fighting back. My daughter asked me if I would officiate their wedding, and so that kind of kept me going.
He was so looking forward to keeping himself healthy so that he could officiate at that wedding.
I used to think all the time that I was going in the ring with Mike Tyson. Then it would take me a week to recover, and then I had to do everything in my power to get strong because I knew that the following week I was going to get beat up again. And so I pedaled 14 miles every single day, and I started playing pickleball. I think it was the physical exercise that kept my mind off of what I was going through. The Whipple surgery was without a hitch, and I was able to officiate their wedding ceremony.
And he did it beautifully. My daughter and son-in-law, and of course all the family members were just in awe.
I think that kept me motivated, it kept me going. I had a lot of support, but I would get dropped off at the front door of Dana-Farber, and I had to walk through it alone because it was during the time of COVID. It was extremely emotional, and throughout the experience, I documented everything that I went through. I think that helped me get over some of the emotions that I felt, and then I compiled all those Facebook posts into a little book that I wrote. I wrote it to hopefully help other people out. It actually talks about all the side effects that I have. Neuropathy in my feet, brain fog. I had a hot flash, so I know what that feels like. I had to remove all my clothes because I thought it was going to burn up. I have some kind of PTSD maybe, but if I'm going to die because of cancer, let the cancer kill me. But I can tell you this, I will fight this no matter what, and I will continue to fight.
He's taught me what it is to be resilient. I am just so proud. We have always been a very close family, so it reinforced our bonds, and it does make you grateful for the time that we have together. And we find ourselves laughing a lot more because we just need to take advantage of what life is giving us.
Make the most of every single day.